guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Cher, and today I figured I would share with you guys my December empties. I'm getting to where I like to bring these to you once a month because I go through a lot of goodie products, and I like to bring you guys like a speed review on all of the products. So if you want to see what I have gone through this month, stick around and we'll dig right on in. All right, so we're not at the end of December yet, so this is kind of carried out from when I did my empties video before in November, and what probably towards the end of November and through December, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film around the holidays here, because I will probably have a good solid week of not being able to film. So I wanted to go ahead and get this done now, but we have quite a few items, so I think we have just enough. So let's start digging through what all I have gone through in December. The first thing is a candle. It doesn't look empty, but let me show you the inside. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, so this is a Walmart Great Value candle. I bought a whole bunch of Walmart candles. They had them for like $5 or something, especially around like the fall season, and they had all these yummy, fall season smelling candles, and I was like, oh my gosh, they had like a pumpkin spice, my favorite, and all of that, and I got so excited, and I just went through like a bunch of candles. And I also picked up this because I usually love sage and eucalyptus. I'm really into certain essential oils and stuff too, and I do like the smell of it, but I discovered very quickly that I hate Walmart candles. I think they're terrible. Not because the smell as much. The smell is okay. It smells fine. It's the way that the wick and the wax does. It just does not ever burn right. So there was supposed to be 3 wicks in here, and I can't even get to the wicks. I was for a while scraping with like a knife down to try to find the wick. It never burns evenly. And there was just one little wick that was working. So I kind of got it down to the bottom, and I am not going to bother trying to find the wick on all the other sides. I just don't like these. And it does this with every Walmart or like Great Value candle I have ever tried. And I think I have a few more to go through, and I hate waste, so I'll probably use them until it gets to this state again and then toss it. So we're emptying that out. So I would not recommend Walmart candles. I'm just gonna let you know. All right, I went through an entire thing of Cinema Secrets makeup cleaner, brush cleaner. You guys have seen this very often, especially when I've talked about my pro makeup kit. This is what I use for my client brushes, and I use it for my own personal brushes too. This stuff is my ride or die. It is very quick drying, very sanitizing. You don't have to even like rinse it. It is amazing stuff, but I go through it like crazy, and it's a pricey bottle, and I go through it fast, but I'm a pro makeup artist, so I'm using these like crazy. So I do recommend them to everybody though. I just love it because it is quick. You can throw it in a little cup, dip your brushes in, and boom, you're done. Some of your bigger brushes, it might take a little longer to dry, but my eyeshadow brushes, the smaller ones, I can reuse them like that. Like I don't have to sit and let them dry. Okay. I have been using Fenty Skin Pre-Show Glow. It's an exfoliant instant retexturizing treatment. I think we got this in an icon box maybe, and it came with, okay, this is so gross looking. I'm not even gonna bother washing. I'm just gonna toss it. Yeah, it came with this. I know, that's gross. Yeah, that's from my skin. Yay. So it's a physical exfoliant. You pour this on here and you scrub with this. It was okay. I was excited to try Fenty Skin. I'm not a huge physical exfoliant person. I honestly opt a lot more for chemical exfoliants. Sorry guys, my cat is in the window, so he's probably got a bug or something. So sorry about the little noise back here. Anyway, so I don't know. If I buy exfoliants myself, I usually don't buy physical exfoliants. But it was good for a physical one. I went pretty gentle on scrubbing my face. Excuse me, I've also got lipstick swatches all over me. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. I went through a bottle of, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This is leave-in conditioner basically, and I use it like a detangler also. So amazing, such good stuff. You get it at the drugstore. It's been a ride or die for a long time, and I usually always use this if I'm in between a leave-in conditioner, some other fancy one, but I have to have one. This is what I'll pick up from the store. Absolutely recommend it and love it. You'll see this very often. If I'm using it though, I will definitely go through it in a month. I use it every night after my shower, so love it, good stuff. And you guys know that you're not gonna see an Empties video without seeing my hair dye. So this was hair dye of the month, and it was cappuccino. Y'all know I go gray, so I have to dye every month or you will see lots of gray skunk streaks all in my hair, if not. Okay, I have another candle. This was from Spa Luxtique that had gifted me a whole little set a while back, and I did a video on it, and this was the candle that came in it. I love this candle. Now this one was better than the Walmart one. I'm sad that it's gone because I love the scent. It's definitely got that warm vanilla scent, and I absolutely loved it. So, but it's all gone now. Okay, I also got, this was what Ipsy gave us from their refreshments line, which is their personal care line. And they sent us creators this 1 month as part of, it wasn't Beauty Boost, it was just to sample and show off the refreshments. And this was shaving cream, and they gave us a razor set along with it. Absolutely loved that razor and the shaving cream. Such good stuff. Oh my gosh, this is the Pillowy Shave Cream Citrus Spritz. And so they've really tempted me to get this subscription now just because of this. Love this stuff. So I need to figure out how I can still get it, if I can get it in the Ipsy shop or something. I don't know. Y'all let me know if you've seen this. Love this stuff. Good stuff. Okay, I also went through some lashes. And you're like, well, what lashes were they? Because it's empty, so you can't tell. This was from, you can order these online, you can get them on Amazon. It's Felicia lashes. I discovered them accidentally because they were gonna give me some lashes, I think, and they sent me these, but then there was a mix-up. I can't remember. I don't think they were supposed to send me these. I don't remember what happened, but anyway, I ended up really liking them. I think it's because it was like the cosplay style, and I was gonna give them to my daughter because she used to do cosplay and all, but I ended up really liking how they looked. They have this like very mystical, delicate, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it definitely has that like Korean or like Asian, you know, the stuff you see in like anime and all, the lashes, but they actually looked really good on me. So I'm going to order more, and it's very affordable, like super cheap price, but the band was nice. And I ended up really liking how they fit on me. Like they didn't bother me and stuff. You know, it had a pretty thin, delicate band, and they shaped well, but then so affordable. Like I think it was only 12 or 14 for a whole set of these. So I will definitely be going back to them. Okay, Lancome. I've told y'all about this one and showed you in videos before. Let's talk about this for a moment. Okay, this is the Idol Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. Okay, it's a liquid liner. You can do wings with it. They've given me like 3 different ones of these. So I have one in black, I had 2 in black and 1 in brown. So I just emptied one of them, and here's what happened. It started drying out. I had a couple of my YouTube buddies, some friends of mine on here, who also got this gifted to them, and they hated it, and they thought it was the worst liner they've ever used. And I was like, really? Because I thought it was the best liner I've ever used, like the best liquid liner. I just felt like it makes the most delicate little wing. I have the wing on right now, actually. I think this is the brown one, but it's so precise and it's perfect. It's, you know how hard it is to do a wing, like liquid wing sometimes? Like this is the one I don't make mistakes with because it's just the shape of the wand. It's amazing, and I loved it. So I was so surprised that the girls hated it. And then it was 2 of them, you know, from different places had been gifted, you know, so I was like, what in the world? Well, and they said that what happened was theirs was so dried out, like they couldn't use it. Well, when I got down to the end of this, I started noticing that effect. It was drying out. You couldn't work with it at all. So my guess is these girls both ended up with a bad liner that was all dried out. So I really think that's what happened. I don't know why they would give them that and like why they got it, but I will tell you that mine was amazing. And the other two that I got from Lancome were amazing too. So I rave about this. I think it's incredible. I think it's the best liner I've ever had. And when I run out of my other two, I'm going to buy this with my own money from now on. Love it. Just don't let it dry out, I guess. I don't know. When it gets dry, toss it and get you another one. Also from Lancome, I talked about this one too. This is the priming serum. Oh, this was amazing stuff. I absolutely fell in love with it. And look how fancy it is. You like open it up. You can't really see what it looked like before because I've emptied it, but isn't it just, it's such beautiful packaging already, but it was amazing on the skin too. So definitely another one I would repurchase and highly, highly, highly recommend. All right. The moisturizer I had been using and finally went through the Malin & Getz Vitamin E Face Moisturizer. I did bring you guys a short, and I talked about this before, that I had skin tags that just popped up out of nowhere on my neck. And I was like, what is this? And I was really upset about it because I had started reading about skin tags and how you couldn't really get rid of them. You needed to have them like surgically removed. And I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go through that. But then I had read that vitamin E was really good for it. So I was like, well, I have some vitamin E in my lotion. Let me just try that. And I started using this consistently, and I really went aggressive and put it all over the skin tags on my neck. You guys, they are completely gone. So I don't know if it's this moisturizer in particular or just vitamin E, but if you have skin tags, get you some of this, let me tell you. And I think it was gifted to us in a BoxyCharm. I did not get excited about it at first because I didn't know much about it, but this is good stuff. Recommend. And it's like really high end, like you see it at the department stores and stuff. So, wow. All right, and then I started trying out the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. Just got this as a Christmas gift after using it some to give to somebody in my family for the holidays. And I love this stuff. So good. Highly recommend it. I went through it really fast in the small bottle, but good stuff. Definitely another moisturizer I'm like raving about to everybody. Also, I really like this. This I just finished last night. It's the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Niacinamide Brightening Cream. And it has like a tan tint to it almost. It doesn't look attractive when you put it on, but it's really good. I really liked it. It was firming, brightening, didn't sting. It was the perfect texture that I like, where I don't feel like I have to really rub it to get it to spread and pull at my eyes. But very firming and good stuff. So I would get that again too. But again, another one of those, I went through it really fast. And another eye cream I used really fast is the Gold Fadden MD Bright Eyes Dark Circle Radiance Concentrate. I liked this one too. If I had to choose between these two, I'd pick the First Aid Beauty personally, but I liked the Gold Fadden as well. And then I guess we're down to all the skincare here. I finally used my Fitish CBD Gentle Face Cleanser. This was so old, so I was like, should I use it or should I toss it? I think I had it in a declutter and was trying to decide. I went ahead and used it up, and I really love it. I like this stuff. I love that it's clean, and I love CBD-based products. So I definitely get it again. Good stuff. It's definitely like a gel finish. And then this I tried to go ahead and use up too. It was gifted to me a while ago from Bare Method Serum with peptides, hyaluronic acid, and rosehip oil. I like it pretty good. I love that their brand is like clean and, you know, vegan and all that kind of stuff. So I really gravitate towards these kind of brands, but finally finished it up. And then I think this was probably from an Ipsy or Glam Bag or something. Earth Harbor Marina Biome Brightening Ampule. This, you know, Earth Harbor's always got that very earthy, hippie smell to it and feel. It's very, very oily, very oily. So if you don't like that, it's not going to be for you. I'm kind of earthy, and I like clean products and stuff. So I tolerate it and I like it okay, but I see how some wouldn't. I think this is one of those you either love it or hate it kind of brand. I really like it. Um, but again, it's just that disclaimer of like, it is very oily. So, and then I tried this one from the Walmart beauty box finally. This is the Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple Super Bounce Mask, Glow and Plump. I don't know. I didn't really feel like it was doing anything. I'm not sure what it was doing. It felt okay. It just felt boring and dull to me, is the best texture I know how to describe it as. So I don't know. I wasn't that like impressed. I'm not sure what it was doing. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't feel this like, oh my God, this is amazing feeling from it or anything. So yeah. Okay. Then we have this Amina lip scrub from a while back in Boxy. I finally used it up. I really should have tossed this before, because with lip scrubs, you don't need to keep them too long, you know, germ wise and everything. But I went ahead and finished it. I love this stuff. It smells so good. It's like, I think it's made with like real sugar. So if you're diabetic or something, be aware of that. My daughter is. And so, you know, I'm always aware of that. But it's also very messy. It's hard to put this on without it making a big old crusty mess all over your lips and skin. But it feels good and it smells so good. So I love it. It's super frou-frou and fancy and cute. I really enjoyed it. But finally emptied it. I've been using Tarte Shape Tape. This what I had gotten in my pro makeup kit. I just bought a whole bunch of like a big pack of like travel sizes of Shape Tape, because I love Shape Tape and it's like one of my ride or dies. And whenever I use concealer on clients, I usually either use the Maybelline Magic Instant Rewind Erase, or I use Shape Tape. Those are my two concealers for my pro kit. So I was down to no concealer. I desperately needed concealer. I go through concealer like crazy. Concealer's like your everything makeup, in my opinion. Like, you gotta have it. So instead of like running to the store and getting me more concealer, I just borrowed from my kit and I grabbed the small, you know, travel size ones, because I won't miss them too much in this little tiny size. Honestly, they haven't been working great for clients because it doesn't come out as well in these travel sizes. It's fine for me for my personal use because I can use it straight on me, but for my clients, I can't use the little thingy, you know, on a client. I got to get it on a pan and then spread it on with a brush, and you just can't diffuse enough out of it to like make it work for the clients that well. So I honestly haven't been using them much, even though I got them all for my clients. I was like, this is a affordable way to grab this pack, and it was on sale or something too. And I can get them in all the shades at one time, just get them in travel size. Bad idea. So I decided, well, instead of going to the store, I'll just grab from my clients and I can mix and match colors. So I've been using different shades of the travel sizes, and this one is not quite my shade. It's a little too dark for me. It's medium. It's a little too warm, but it works fine. I mix other colors into it a little bit to get the right color. So like, I didn't have my shade in the Tarte Shape Tape, so I've been using a couple different colors and mixing them together for me, cheating a little bit, till I finally go to the store and get my own. Okay, and then I freaking love this mascara, Benefit Fan Fest. We got it in Ipsy Glam Bag. But it is like at the point where it's drying up, when it was like, I don't think it's empty yet, but it's just starting to get really dry and clustered and crusty, and I don't like when it's at that finish. It's kind of past its prime, I think, so I'm gonna go ahead and consider it empty. But I loved it, especially the first few weeks of using it. Like, oh, this stuff makes the most amazing lashes. It really is what it says. It fans them out. And if you see this wand, you can kind of understand what it's doing. But see, there's already like this crusty tip, like, and this is the kind of stuff that's going on my lashes now. So I think it's just dried up and at the end of its use, you know. So I don't know how long you'll get out of a bigger, you know, the full size product or not, but it was worth even the amount that I got out of it. It was so good. Okay, and then the last thing that I have are some beauty tools, beauty blenders, and sponge. So these are from my makeup kit. Okay, and so what I do with beauty blenders and sponge type materials is a big no-no to reuse these on clients in general, because sponges like this will hold germs really bad. You cannot clean them with shampoo or sanitizing products enough to make them sanitary for clients. Like, you just need to toss them afterwards. However, I started boiling them. So I'll boil them and then shampoo them. So I boil out the germs, but so I do reuse them a little bit as long as I've boiled them, but I don't do it for very long. Like, I won't go past 1 or 2 months of use out of them, just because even with boiling them, once you've used some, like, it may have held anything in there. Um, and you really don't want to hold on to sponges for very long anyway. So I go ahead, I'll only get like an extra use out of them if I boil them really, and then I toss them. So I'm ready to toss these, and I don't want to put them on use them myself because I've used them on clients, and I don't want to, I don't want to use that. All right, guys, that's everything. Hopefully that was helpful to you guys to get a little speed review on everything. I think I counted 22 items. If we count like the beauty blenders and sponges as all one, I mean, if I count every single one, I don't know, should I count those? I'm just going to count them all as one. All right. So with that being just all one, I think I counted 22, which I think is how many I had last month. So 22 is like the magic number of empties that I go through, huh? So anyway, hopefully that was helpful to you guys and you enjoyed it. Make sure you stick around if you enjoy hearing my reviews and thoughts. I also do declutters here and organization and other types of reviews, lots of beauty boxes as well. So you don't want to miss it all. All right, guys. So make sure that you turn that notification bells to on in the future, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.